What's up, dogs? I'm Limited Bulldog here again today with another video for this week. People Ruin Everything will be uploaded sometime today in the morning. Not exactly sure when, but before we get into that, we got to answer some questions. And thankfully, you guys have asked plenty of them to celebrate 1,000 subscribers on this channel. So, some of them I read are a little stupid. Others look like they were typed in a rush and not reread, over and done with. So the grammar is a little poor. And others are so redundant that do I feel like I need to answer them. But anyway, some of you ask questions and I'm going to answer them to the best of my ability. So let's begin. I try to improve on my art skills, but often feel like I'm fail at getting a right angle exit position, not to mention of other people constantly pointing out some flaw that I have. You know, I wish I could give you a good answer for this, but the thing is I would have to see some of your artwork to be able to give you a good answer. The other thing is most artists, among other artists, don't really know is people take styles from other influences in their life and project that into their own style. So no matter what, your style is unique to yourself. And some other artists may be critical of that, and some may be like, yeah, you go. You know, you can't let people get to you. I fucking learned that in college, because I had a couple dick-ass professors that basically didn't want me to draw what I wanted to draw or be creative. They strictly wanted you to copy them, kind of like forcing you to follow them in some way. So you keep doing what you feel the need to do, and you'll always be an audience for it. So don't give up on yourself, because a few bad people just said some nasty shit. People say nasty shit all the time. Some people are assholes that grow bigger as each year comes. Faith Miller with 3 questions here. What do you like about Halloween? I guess the fact that you get to be something that you're not for a day and possibly get drunk and party over it. Because I'm way too old for trick-or-treating. And if anybody sees me going door to door, they would think that's a little creepy now. But I don't know. I guess Halloween is like probably my favorite holiday throughout the entire year. Not only because it's like you get to dress up as something you don't have to be, but you can also, it's like showing off your artwork, you know. If you make a custom costume and it ends up turning out really, really good, you're basically showing off your artwork, and that's essentially a good thing. Do I like candy corn? Well, I think candy corn, I probably ate too much of it as a kid. I actually don't like candy corn anymore. I think I got a bellyache so bad one day that I just completely stepped away from it like it was a bad drug. And can today's community codes be People Ruin Moose and Z? Now, Faith, listen to me. You've asked this question on 3 different occasions. One in the comment section, one in the comment section on a post, and one in a poll that I made. I can't just pick one subject over another. It's anything that's by popular vote. This week, it is Moose and Z, but the other thing is, I understand that people want to send me requests, and it's like, I think about it, and I'll put it in a poll. But it also depends on what other people. I gotta account for the other 1,079 people that watch this channel. So it's kind of hard to just like constantly take requests and only follow up on those requests. So the idea is you send me your requests. If I think about it and it ends up in a poll, and your question's answered. You know, if it doesn't get the popular vote, maybe it will the following day. We have 4 questions from Dial-A-Star here. What program do you use for editing content? Now, this might sound a little crazy, and it also might sound a little cheesy, but I actually use the Splice app on my phone. And I'm not even fucking kidding you. Every single recording, every single video is edited using Splice. And when you really figure out the program, you can decide, hey, this isn't for making some freaking project for high school or something like that. You can actually do professional videos this way. And for the past 2 years, I've been doing that ever since. They're good for shorts. When it comes to making full videos, it's a little extra work, but it's really worth what it pays off as. And your second question is, can I do someday a post who people repost for you? You've already reposted for me. I've seen it. I've seen it on your channel. You've reposted for me, and I thank you for calling me a Giga Chad. Can you do Peppa Pig? Now, as you know, this is about 3 days ago already, so Peppa Pig's already out. And what about my playlist, People Ruin Fandoms? I saw your playlist on your channel, and I can't thank you enough for organizing not only my videos, but Elvis the Aliens as well into one enormous playlist. And I'm surprised that I did that much of a video combined with Elvis's. I made about 31 of these videos already, and that's crazy to me because it only seems like I did so little. But thank you for your question. Since you love cars, what's your opinion on electric cars being made more than gas engines? In all honesty, I like hybrids, but nothing beats the sound of a big old American V8 to me. But if you want the best of both worlds, get a hybrid, in all honesty. Electric cars, when it comes down to them, I have 3 basic things that they have to have: durability, practicality, and efficiency. And some of incidents have been lacking in that department, and I might have to make a whole video on that. But just to explain a little bit, I do not trust lithium ion as a source of energy to power these things. The practicality of trying to fix one of these in your driveway is none. Unless you're a computer developer, you are not going to fucking fix the battery, change the battery out for 40 bucks in your driveway with one of these things. Second of all, I feel like they're just giant smart devices that you can drive. There's nothing really too special about them. It's no different than the phone that I have in my pocket. But anyway, next question. How much bleach did you have to use after making a People Ruin Everything video? Also, congrats on hitting 1K subs. Well, thank you, Tadpole Shrimp. That's very nice of you to say. I appreciate the 1,000 subs shout out. How much bleach? Let me answer this in a technical term. Basically, we're talking about taking all of Clorox's stock and consuming it. That's about the amount of bleach that I have to use. If anything, if I don't have bleach, the thing that really works better is Jack Daniels. And if I drink enough of it, I won't remember what the hell I even saw. And I'll get a good night's sleep over it. So, thank you for your question. Hey, mister, can you do the People Ruin Olympic class liners? Are you talking about the Titanic and her sister ships? Huh? People have ruined Titanic and I'm not talking about the movie, the ship itself in a fucking Rule 34-esque way. I will humbly shit my pants and sit in it for a week. What's my favorite movie? Well, my favorite movie of all time, believe it or not, is the 1998 Godzilla movie. Yeah, it's loved by some and hated by a lot, but if you really rewatch it again, it's actually a remake of the 1954 Godzilla itself. Just trying to be a tad bit more realistic, even though it's a complete fucking fantasy. And then your buddy and ex-guy down below went on to say, what's your favorite scary movie? Now, my favorite scary movie is actually not exactly what you'd expect. It's the 1971 movie Duel. It's a Steven Spielberg's first ever made movie. And it's a really fun movie if you ever get a chance. It's one of those like Hollywood experimental things where it's got barely any dialogue, a single main character in it, and the monster is a fucking truck of all things. And it's a real psychological thriller. If you ever get a chance to watch it, I highly recommend it. Do you like Christmas? Yes. 2. What do you like about your videos? In all honesty, some of my more favorite videos are the ones that I get to really work a lot of comedy around in them. Little animations, bits and pieces, stuff that makes you guys giggle. and possibly get you through today with entertainment instead of cringe all the time. Why do you ruin children's shows? I don't ruin children's shows. Children's show fandoms ruin children's shows, and I'm just documenting it. I'm just here along for the ride as a viewer like you. But I get to suffer even more because I have to look at these uncensored, and I have to look at them again while censoring them. So, yeah, I do not ruin shows. Fandoms do. Alright, I'm going to attempt to read this. I have a question. What is Roblox and is your life Roblox? Second question is, do people ruin stuff by on horror icon or horror in general? I have no idea what you're asking. Please be sure to reread and correct your grammar, because I have no idea what the goal is here. So, that's going to do it for the questions for this week. You guys actually asked me a lot of good things. Some of them I might have to follow up on with full videos, especially the one about the electric cars, because I feel the need to voice my opinion on that, because seemingly our government's trying to force us to drive what they tell us to drive, and I don't think that's very fair. But anyway, that's going to do it for this Q&A video. Hope you enjoyed episode 1. Be sure to subscribe, like and comment on the channel. Be sure to subscribe to my Patreon if you haven't already. If you have requests, if you want to support this channel, if you want to see more videos of Lemmy behind the scenes, and if you want to see how some of my bloopers and outtakes when it comes to recording these. Because, like all people, we're all human. I make mistakes. Sometimes I make an opinion and I end up stuttering or burping or farting or doing something retarded that basically ruins the whole recording, and I have to do it again. So, sometimes you don't exactly get my initial reaction, but it's my reaction nonetheless. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.